Today I wasn't even gonna drop a video because I ain't in a good mood. I got a lot of shit going on, but I said, fuck it, bro. Here comes some of that real spill.
Hold down, man. Suitcase this, my cell phone and my charger don't walk with a limp. Get it knocked off or missing, you gon' get it. Next time I see your ass, you gon' leave airlifted.
What's up, everybody? You already know, man. Kfrogtv back in the building. Y'all go ahead and do me that solid favor, man. Hit that like, subscribe button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. Like I said in the intro, man, I wasn't really planning on doing a video today. You feel me? I got a lot of things going on, but a lot of my videos that I put out about prison have to also reflect on the real world, okay? They do have that effect, all right? So just because I'm going through some shit on the streets doesn't mean I can't drop a video, all right? I know I don't want to let people down or whatnot. I know every 2 days or so I usually drop a video, so I'm going to go ahead and break it down. I'm going to be speaking on the prison shit, and I'm going to break it down to like what's going on right now in my life to where I felt like it fit with this topic. All right, now when you're in prison, y'all seen the name of the video, all right? When you're in prison, it seems like every single time you got something good going for yourself, all right? Because you ain't always going to be down at your bad, you know, at your worst. You ain't gonna always be out of food, no canteen in your locker, no clean clothes, no good shoes, none of that shit. You're gonna have times to where you're gonna be able to boss your life up, all right? There is ways to make money. There is ways to look fresh, eat good, eat lovely, be healthy, you know, all that. But what I realized is every single time I had something good going on, there'd be a bunch of other shit that's going bad, all right? For example, I got a cell phone in the dorm, making money. Boom, I got shit coming in. I'm serving shit, making my money, doing what I gotta do. I catch beef with this dude over here in this dorm. We get put on lockdown, so we can't go to the other side of the compound where I gotta go do something to get some PayPal digits so I can transfer some more money to re-up and do all different, you know what I'm saying? Just more things seem to happen on a bad note when you're doing good. Someone you know that one of your close homeboys in the chain gang ends up getting wet up. The pound's on lockdown now. You feel me? They do a shakedown, knock off majority of your product. You know, certain things to where you're like, damn, I don't know if it's God or the devil testing me. You know, because I'm doing good. I'm trying to stay out of the way and stay out of shit. I'm trying to prosper and do better. Make my time and do my time a way I can without harming anybody else. You know, trying to do it the civilest way I possibly can. But when I'm focused on me and staying away from all the negative bullshit, all these little things are being thrown at me. All these different obstacles and fucking walls and stuff are getting thrown at me. And I'm like dodging them because I'm not trying to get my phone knocked off. I'm not trying to go back to square one and be at the bottom. You feel me? I'm trying to stay motivated to keep on climbing, to keep on prospering. You feel what I'm saying? And every single time I do that, it's like there's an obstacle, there's an obstacle, there's an obstacle, and now I gotta make my way around them. You feel me? I cannot tell you how many times when I was in prison did shit go bad when shit was going good. You know, and after a while, it took me a while to catch on to that, though. I just thought maybe I was moving wrong, you know. Maybe I didn't stay off the radar the right way. Maybe I didn't carry myself around the officers the right way, you know. And the best way to do that is to be off their radar completely. Don't even look them in their eyes. You don't want them to lock eyes on you and see you and know you. Okay, I seen you over here in front of B-Dorm. You feel me? And then a week or two later on, you're walking across the compound. You're trying to either make it to the other side of the compound with a banger on you because someone robbed someone you know, or either you're trying to transport your phone from this side of the compound to the other side, and that officer remembers locking eyes on you, and he's like, oh, you don't stay over here because I seen you in front of B-Dorm, which is on the other side of the compound. And then if that's the case, then he's going to harass you. What are you doing over here? Don't you live in B-Dorm? Because then you were wrong and you were violating back then. And now, boom, you just got caught with the jack and all this other shit. So, of course, you want to stay off the radar. Stay out of their way as much as possible. You don't want to name when it comes with the officers. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, sidetrack it from what it is you're really doing. You feel me? Now, so many times, man, I landed in confinement, man. I'm talking about I just get a phone, boom. Talking to females, talking to my dogs, got people shooting me money, you know, hanging out on social media, all that. Next thing you know, boom, I get in an argument with someone because I won't let them borrow a soup, or dude tries me or says, oh, crack of this, crack of that, or something like that. Now I'm getting in a brawl all over, you know, my pride and trying to hold it down, which I'm going to, and boom, now I'm putting it on the line with my phone. Okay, I see it happen with a lot of gang members. A lot of gang members, when they start getting phones and shit like that, and they start, you know, getting money and starting to become someone, they start hustling and eating good and everything like that. Now their organization gets into it with another organization. Now war's about to break out. So what does that mean? That since that person is an active gang member, they got to be ready to risk it all and lose everything they have right now to back up their gang and to go to war with their organization. You feel me? And I've ran across a bunch of, you know, my homeboys that were gang members that, you know, they hated that shit. They used to tell me, bro, man, one of my brothers over here going through with such and such, bro, the stupidest shit ever, dog. I gotta slide down there and this and that, bro. I just got the money sent in so I could buy a phone tomorrow and, you know, boom, boom, boom. Because it isn't easy to build from the bottom up quickly. You feel me? Especially when you're incarcerated. All right? So when you get something, it took you a while. It was a mean hustle. Whether if you had the funds on deck right away, you had a problem finding the plug. And then if you found the plug, maybe it's a problem the routes on how you're getting it, where it's coming from, how it's getting in, or anything like that. You know, so it's a mission regardless. It isn't an overnight thing. Okay? And to lose it like that and over someone else's stupidity and someone else's calls, you know, it kind of like makes you be like, damn, dog, like, why I get myself involved in this shit, you know? But, you know, in prison, you know, that's what you signed up for. That comes with thugging it. What comes with thugging it? A prison sentence. Straight up. That's what comes with thugging it. You're going to find yourself in prison. Anything you have is just temporary, because it isn't if they find it, it's when they find it. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to find it. It doesn't matter if you made it a month with the phone, 3 days with the phone, 6 months with the phone, or bangers or tunchi or whatever it is, tobacco, anything. It don't matter. The police already know it all, and anything causes attention on the area you are in. It could be the dorm you're in. You could be living in a butterfly dorm, which has 4 quads. It can be, let's say, E dorm. You can have E1, E2, E3, E4. And something break out in E1 has nothing to do with you. You're in E3. Something break out in E1. Next thing you know, there was a knife involved. So now they lock it down, shut everybody's water off in all 4 quads, and decide to do a shakedown on all 4 quads. And now what? You didn't have time to plan. You didn't even get to see anything, you know, suspicious about the officers putting on gloves or anything like that. You feel me? You just went in your cell, bam, the door behind you. Now you're in there with your bunkie. Next thing you know, y'all ain't coming out when count's clear. You feel me? Like, all right, count's clear. Why they ain't popped these doors yet? Why they ain't letting us back out? You go to check, your sink's off. So now you're like, oh shit, you got your phone on you, it's a wrap. Now everything you don't put in, it's going down the drain. You feel me? And when I said like it has kind of to do with the shit on the streets, is because when I make videos speaking on prison, I get a lot of comments, okay? And a lot of the comments, people say this can also refer to on the streets. And I realize that because my life before prison was not that much different from prison. That's how I was able to fit in, and that's why I made it the way I made it, because it was just like I was raised around this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I went there, it was nothing new to me. You feel me? I got locked up as a juvenile for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. First it was attempted murder, then it got dropped to aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and then they hit me with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon also, okay? I was playing with knives when I was a juvenile, you feel me? So when I went to prison, everyone was playing with knives. Nothing major, you get what I'm saying? But the reason this video right here has to do with prison and the streets is because people don't know what I be going through on the streets, all right? Y'all see I moved into a new crib. You know, everything looks like it's fine and dandy. Yeah, that is fine and dandy, you feel me? I moved into a new crib. I couldn't feel more proud of myself, you know what I'm saying? But y'all don't know the bad things that I be going through also, you feel me? When something starts going good, it's like things start going bad, all right? One, you know, I'm in the process of, you know, gonna go to court and shit just for my little one so I can get, you know, visitation to see my kid. I'm not with my son's mother no more. You know, those are a couple bad things that were thrown my way. Also, people don't really know this, but my mom is currently in the hospital right now as we speak. Okay, I know y'all known I did a video on her not that long ago, how she has cancer. A bunch of people know she has cancer and stuff like that. She has bone cancer and she had breast cancer also. But the breast cancer done cleared up, you feel me? But now it's just the bone cancer. But I'd say 5 days ago, she was admitted into the hospital. She's been in the hospital for the last 5 days, okay? She did a new chemo treatment. Next thing you know, starts itching. She was like itching herself to death for like 3 days before she decided to go to the hospital. They admitted her into the hospital, you feel me? And I know how bad that can be when people do that chemo and radiation, because I remember when I used to bring my dad before I went to prison. My dad used to, he hated it so much he could feel the chemo coming out of his pores, and he would literally drive himself crazy and try to find different soaps, lotions, conditioners, whatever it was inside of Target, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. I went through all them stores with my dad looking for a different soap that would soothe him so he didn't itch, okay? Well, my mom, she was dealing with the itching for like 2-3 days, you feel me? Then she woke up, her whole face was swollen. Her arms swollen, looked like a totally different woman. Doesn't even look like my mom. Like I wouldn't even recognize her. You understand? That's how, like it just, okay? So she got admitted into the hospital. She's been in the hospital the last 5 days. She's got to have surgery in the morning, all right? And they're gonna be doing, I guess, her gallbladder or something like that. And she's gonna get a autopsy on her liver, okay? They thought maybe she had an allergic reaction. That's what we were thinking it was. It just, we don't know what it is, you feel me? And then here I am, a lot of people be seeing me on social media. They see I be clowning and I'm cool and I'm this, I'm that. I'm just good at hiding my problems, you understand? I was always taught to keep my head up like a lion at all times. You feel me? I don't walk with my head down. Whether I did the crime or not, I'm still like this, you feel me? So that's just like prison. When there's shit going good, when you have good things going on, you feel me? Things just pop up. Different things start happening. Y'all know that saying, it's always something, right? If it ain't one thing, it's another. That's exactly how it is in prison as well as on the streets. You feel me? Now, of course, I'm not going to let the things that are going on the outside, I'm not going to let those things risk and me lose, you know, what I built, what I got going on with my motivation and the way that I carry myself and the way that I'm trying to do better for my kids. You feel me? I'm not going to let the things that I got going on stop me from doing what I have to do. You feel me? I got a goal, and my goal is to keep going. You know what I'm saying? But it was the perfect timing because I wanted to do a video speaking on in prison when you start getting things, when you start having things, your own things, and you just feel good about yourself. Other people notice you're balling. Other people know, oh, you're that one with that sack. People know, yeah, he got a phone. Oh, he a playmaker, man. He a hustler. He stands on his own 2 feet. He does it himself. He puts on for himself where he's at. You feel me? People notice things like that, and then certain things that you don't even plan on happening happen. Okay? And I be feeling like there's signs that, you know, am I just being tested? And like I said, I don't know if I'm being tested from above or from beneath. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel on the streets every day. You know? Everything that shines ain't gold. You understand? Straight up. People that look like they got a lot of money, you feel me? Not me, but I'm saying people who look like they got hella money or act like they got hella money, 9 times out of 10 ain't got hella money. Then when you got people who don't try to put on the money tip as much and don't try to show all their bread and all their bands and act like that, them be the dudes that low-key got money. You get what I'm saying? And it's all on how far someone willing to go to not lose everything. You know? Like I said, in prison, you're going to want to stick up for yourself at all times. If someone tries to put down on you, tries to disrespect you, tries to rob you, tries to steal from you, tries to finesse you, you know, talk you out of shit, whatever it is, you're going to want to stand up and you're going to risk whatever it is you got going on. A lot of times when gangs get into fights and wars and shit, they'll let their own kind get eaten. Like say a blood got wet up by a Zoe, for instance, right? But the Bloods are making a lot of money on the compound. They got, you know, they got a lot of business going on. They're not going to want to risk going to war against the Zoes, even though one of their brothers got wet up, and risk everything they got going on. Their little enterprise, their empire, they ain't gonna want to risk that shit going down and crumbling. You feel me? All just because of one of their brothers. So they'll literally leave him out there in that water and he's on his own. Next thing you know, they'll tell the Zoes, oh, well, he shouldn't have did that anyway, so we're going to eat him ourselves. And then they'll eat their own kind. You feel me? That's what it is, you know, like, because no one wants to lose what they got going on. That's what it is. But when you're in prison, you're surrounded by things to where you can't control what is brought towards you. You can't control what is in front of you. You understand? You don't know. You wake up today, you got your cell phone out, and all you want to do is go look and scroll and look down Instagram and look on Facebook and shit, see how everybody's doing today. And you don't know someone woke up today in a different dorm and what's on their mind is to go into a dorm and rob someone for a phone. You know, you might be a white boy like me and part of their goal is we're not just robbing anyone for a phone. We're going to rob a white boy for a phone today. You see what I'm saying? And you don't know. Like I said in prior videos, whatever it is you're looking for in prison, there is someone in there that will give you that. If you wake up and you want to fight, there's someone there that will fight you. If you wake up and you want to rob someone, there's someone in there you can rob. If you want to be robbed, which you shouldn't want to be robbed, there's someone in there that's willing to rob you. If you want some fucking boy ass, there's boy ass. If you want female officers, there's female officers. It don't matter what it is all in there. You understand? And when these obstacles get thrown at you, when you're doing good, your best bet is to just catch them one at a time. You understand? Don't let them build up. All right? That's the problem. That's what makes you catch it to where you're like, everything's going bad. That's when you start catching on because you done let it build up into 4 or 5 different bad things. And then now you're so sidetracked of what you got going on that's good for you because you're surrounded by nothing but bad things. Right now I got so many bad things going on behind the scenes, off camera, that I don't even put on there. These were just a couple things that I put on there. You feel me? But regardless, like I said, this shit gonna stand up. Regardless, you feel me? That ain't gonna change that. And I'm gonna continue to do what I gotta do to succeed, you feel me, on my end. Just like I did in prison. Just like I did avoiding the box, you know, making sure I made it through with all the problems while doing good with a jack. I'm gonna do the same shit on the streets. Avoid the police and do good and prosper and do what I gotta do. You feel me? But my message behind this video is, in prison, catch it when it first comes because you will sense and you will peep. You might not peep it your first time in the box. You might not peep it your second time. I didn't peep it till like my 4th or 5th time in the box. And I was like, man, this shit feel like a chain of reaction. And like I said, I thought I was moving different. I thought I was moving the wrong way, you feel me? And really what it was is every time something good happens, when things are going good, things that are bad start popping up. Straight up. So you got to be on the lookout for things like that. And you got to hold your chin up and you got to make sure you can manage it and handle it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video on up. Like I said, I wasn't even going to do a video today. All right? I normally would have dropped a video, but then I was like, you know, I don't want to leave everyone hanging. You know what I'm saying? And it don't get more realer than this. This is certified RealSpill. I just told y'all some shit that's going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I try to keep my life separate from my YouTube. But at the same time, you know, it felt good to let y'all know some things. You feel me? But like I said, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all rocking with me. You know, I'm going to keep my prayers for my mom. And you know what I'm saying? And I hope everyone, you know, has a good week. And until next time, man, this Frog.